I wanted to share with you today about a particular course that I did first time in 2005. It's called the Awareness Intensive. So I've been doing Osho's meditations for quite some time now. And when I did this particular course is when I realized, this is awareness. This is what I didn't have a hold on it, but it was so clear. It was a 3-day course which I did that time. And today we want to talk about this particular technique and this particular course amongst us. So we call it Awareness Intensive. There's a 7-day course which is referred to as Satori, and there is a 3-day one which is referred to as Who is In. So maybe Sindhu, we've done this a few times together here. If you'd like to tell us a little bit about what is this Satori as a group all about?
Satori, I mean, as the word Osho says, right, it is like a mini enlightenment experience or a no mind experience where you really come face to face with who you are. Yeah. So these 7 days you sit with a Koan or maybe 2 Koans. It depends on what the facilitator gives you. And it's a deep self-inquiry. You sit and you keep on asking that koan. I mean, your partner asks that koan to you, like one is like, tell me who is in, or tell me what love is, tell me what truth is, what another is, what trust is. And then you go and dig deep with this koan. And this deep self-inquiry is not mental or intellectual. Once you dig deep, as if all those layers or the barriers which were there, yeah, wrapped up in your stories, in your dramas of life, as if they get just layer by layer, you're removing them, they just get off. And then ultimately in the core of it, you get connected to who really isn't. What trust is, yes. And that experience just comes to you again in a very mysterious way, in a very unexpected way. For me, the key is like, it's so unexpected when that experience comes. And it's such a direct experience, yes. It's not here. It's all over here in your body, in every cell of you. In that moment, it's grace. If I would say, just grace that happens. And doesn't happen only once, maybe I mean, in my experience, I'm not a facilitator for Satori. I've just been a participant. But it is a meditation experience, and I am a meditator, so I can talk about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in my experience, it comes a few times during those 7 days, not only once.
Maybe if you can just tell us a little bit about how is the structure during the 7 days, like what's happening? Because 7 days seems like a lot of time.
Yes, 7 days. I mean, you can do a shorter version of Who is In for 3 days. But usually we prefer the 7 days. It's like a detox. It is a digital detox. You're away from your cell phones. You give them, books, anything digital, anything that can feed your mind, basically. It's a physical detox because you are given a bit of special, more simple sattvic diet, no caffeine, milk products, sugar. You're away from all the stimulants. So that's a big step in itself. And that aids and supports for you to go into that direct experience when all the stimulants are taken away from you. Yeah. And of course, it's a long day. It's a longer day than usual courses here. You start up early in the morning and you finish late in the night. And my understanding and experiences that allows you to break through some of the patterns.
That's right.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, it follows more like a structure like a Zen monastery, right? When
Yes.
two Zen monks are sitting opposite each other, a person asks a question and then your partner's answering, you sort of and when the answer is being made, it's not an intellectual answer, it's not some story, etc., but it's more what is happening in this moment for me right now, which I'm sharing. And that way, in the older times, Zen monk would come and hit you on the head. Over here, what is happening is that the process is such that it keeps bringing you back to yourself. The
Yes.
reminder is from inside to say, okay, I go back in this moment and say, okay, how is it for me this moment? And and in a way that keeps getting intensified each time, like we go through it. And when you maintain that intensity over a 7-day period, with there are there are no breaks, like from morning to evening, it's a mix of sessions and active meditations and the evening meeting. And there's you are in isolation. You're not talking to anybody. You're not in touch with anything in the outside world. The only thing you are in touch with is your own self, and it really cracks something open, and you have an experience of something beyond. It is intense. It is quite strong as you go through this journey. It requires a certain inner discipline to as you step into it. But then the fruits are that much more interesting.
Delicious.
Yeah.
So nourishing.
Yeah.
And of course, it also requires a discipline and a trust, basically.
Absolutely.
It's not about trusting Osho or trusting your facilitator. I mean, that is there, okay, but it's about you trusting your own self. Yeah.
Trusting and meeting your own self.
And meeting, yes. That meeting is so like fulfilling because we've been longing for that meeting. Yes. We are finding solutions outside. But that happiness is so momentary.
Yeah. Then meeting your own inner self and then to be with it for all this while that, yeah, this is me, like, and then as you go through it and as the Koan says during Satori, as you go along after the third day, and you look at it from different angles, different aspects, like Sindhu was talking about different koans around love, around trust, around life. And each one becomes a window for you to go in and sort of look at it and say, aha, okay, I get it. So, yeah.
My experiences, of course, in the structure, we do the Koan, plus we do Osho's active meditations.
That's right.
And there are different kinds of meditations. And whenever I've done Satori, these meditations kind of, they get enhanced. The experience is enhanced. And like I've had amazing Kundalinis, amazing Nataraj. Yeah, all these Osho meditations, their flavor changes completely. I don't know how the magic happens, but it happens.
Right. Yeah, it's not so easy to talk a lot about it, but we keep talking of the word direct experience, but then you sort of live it, from moment to moment. And because there is no holiday from the direct experience, it actually keeps making the experience deeper and deeper. And yeah, I mean, we can see the tendency which is there to get lost in a story, to talk about things, and then come back to say, okay, this is the experience, to come back to it. The mind will take you here and there, will want to sort of run away from this whole process. And which is where the inner discipline we talked about helps a lot to sort of, keep going deeper. And it's a huge sacrifice one is making, no? I mean, keeping the phones away, keeping contact with everything outside away, and then being immersed in it from morning till late night. You sleep with the Koan, and then you get up, and then you again go into
It's
it.
24/7.
For
You are
7 days.
with it for 7 days.
Yeah.
And I'm just remembering now, one of other my key experiences has been the work as meditation window that we have during these 7 days,
Right.
or walks in nature.
Absolutely.
I mean, the direct experience that has come in there. It's not that it only comes in the meditation hall during your Koan sessions or your active meditations. It can come hugging a tree or walking in nature, looking at a flower, or simply, mopping the floor, cleaning the windows, um, gardening, cooking. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. Like I keep saying, it's a beautiful gift you could give to yourself. It's a beautiful investment on both, like, from time that you give to yourself, and the fruits are immediate. The fruits are there. Like, it's just you be there to harvest them. The fruits are there. You get to taste it.
Yeah, this those giving yourself those 7 days in your life, and then when you go back, you're not the same person.
Mhm.
And then you can take this art of dialoguing, doing the koan, because during some sessions there are moments when you do it with the mirror, and when you can use it any times in your life you're in a conflict situation or difficult situation, or you feel you need to get clarity, the mind is overpowering you.
Right.
uh, this can help you.
Yeah. So, yeah, for many of you who have done meditations in different ways anywhere, and want to experience going deeper, it's a good opportunity. Don't miss it. We do it once or twice in a year, a 1 week long course. Yeah, if you can, don't miss it. Come and give yourself this time, and just do it. Just be part of it.
Especially for people who are wanting to go deeper and who have been seeking for long and still feel something is missing. They haven't really had that direct experience. Or people, who are going for the silent Vipassana retreats, or other who are
Absolutely.
used to this discipline and who feel, yeah, they can have a totally new opening.
Even if you don't have that, just still jump in and see. Maybe you come across something you never thought you will come across. So you have an experience which is like mind blowing, as they say. You just
Yes.
completely come across something new.
Yeah.
I don't have much more to talk about though. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So yeah, take this opportunity, come and we work on koans, questions for which there are no answers.
And find out who is in.
Yeah. Okay. See you here soon. Bye bye.